Hi, I'm Darren Stees, lead strength coach for the Canadian Sports Centre Atlantic. We have Scott Wilgress demonstrating the exercises today. He also is a strength and conditioning and physiology consultant with the Canadian Sports Centre Atlantic. Today we're going to talk about bridges and core training. We'll start with the front bridge. Again, one of the critical things here is to attempt to keep the athlete in a neutral spine position, which is that S-shaped curve in the low back and upper back. So what that would mean is maintaining this curve here as well as the curve here. So in theory, we really shouldn't see the shoulder blades too much, which means they would be up. A little hard to see with the black shirt, but if we're nice and close, again, we shouldn't see this winging. It should stay nice and stiff. We should just see that mild curve here. Again, it's what also feels comfortable to the athlete. Neutral spine isn't the same for everybody. Then again, we want to have stiffness through the midsection. And one thing that Dr. Stu McGill advocates, and we've seen before, is potentially helping our athletes by doing some just kinesthetic awareness or abdominal raking here. So again, the shoulders, hips, and feet, we'll get Scott to take a break. We wouldn't ever ask an athlete probably to hold that long. We're more into short duration holds, but we can build up over time to build up some endurance. So this is a good core endurance exercise. Again, we certainly advocate this also for our younger athletes. Again, usually in the future, we get into more functional-based core exercises, but it's certainly good to still do some stuff that builds the endurance capacity. So we'll ask Scott to come up again. He's on his forearms. His forearms are underneath his shoulders. Again, we have this neutral spine position where our shoulders, hips, and feet are in alignment. Again, we could also advocate that he squeezes his glutes or his backside. This helps stabilize the back and creates good stiffness. This would be kind of a level 1 exercise, of course, here. Level 2 might be coming up and bringing one foot off the ground without any rotation or extension through the back, and we would hold that. So adding that bilateral aspect or that side-to-side aspect certainly increases the intensity. Then we would ask Scott to turn on his side, facing the camera, and we would look at a side bridge. So again, we elevate up, and we're in this neutral spine position. Abdominals are stiff. Shoulders or elbow is underneath the shoulder, and we're in good alignment again. Feet, hips, and shoulders are in alignment, and if you want to even go farther up, the ears are in line, so we're in a good postural position. We're stiff through here, and you can see that his hips are forward in the sense of that we're not rocked back where we're using more of a hip flexor. We're actually fully extended here and stiff. So this is 2 good exercises to do, and of course we would flip over and do that on the other side as well. So again, you can see that Scott's up, he's squeezing his backside, we've got good alignment through here and holding stiff. What we can do then is add a combination movement, so we would start in a front bridge position. We'll get Scott to come back down to a front bridge. We will hold this for a required length of time. It might be 5 seconds, it might be 8 seconds. Then we would ask Scott to try to rotate into a side bridge without leading with the hips. So we would turn a hand in and then rotate as a unit up. Excellent. Into the side bridge position, and again hold for the recommended length of time that we're asking. It could be 5 seconds, 8 seconds, 10 seconds, and potentially a little longer as we build up. We would go from that back into a front and then a side bridge on the other side. So a good way to build endurance through the core. Again, we want to hold stiffness throughout that. And as the strength coach or the person working, you can certainly go in, grab, feel, try to give them some kinesthetic awareness, give them some awareness of hold stiffness through that. That's the important part of this exercise.